Today, we're going to break down something that is absolutely critical if you're a service business using online ads. We're talking about the difference between people who are just looking and people who are actually ready to buy.
So, let me ask you a question, and this might hit a little close to home. Are you pouring money into Google Ads? You see the clicks coming in, but your phone is just silent? It's a really frustrating feeling, right? It makes you wonder if any of this stuff is even working.
Well, here's the thing. The problem isn't that Google Ads are broken. They're not. The tool is actually incredibly powerful. The real issue, and this is the key to fixing everything, is understanding that not all searches are created equal. Every person clicking your ad has a totally different reason for being there.
Okay, let's really get into this. When you boil it all down, there are basically two completely different kinds of people searching for you on Google. And believe me, they are worlds apart in what they want to do.
We call them research searches and buying searches. And honestly, getting the difference between these two is the secret to turning your ad spend from just another business cost into a real investment that actually gets you booked jobs. So, let's break them down. First up, you've got your research searches. Think of this as the learning phase. This is someone who's just looking for information, maybe some how-to guides, or trying to figure out if they can just fix the problem themselves. Their goal is to get answers, not to hire a professional. And then, on the other side, you have the buying searches. Now, this is the sweet spot. These are the people who have a problem, they know they need an expert, and they are on Google right now looking to hire someone to fix it. Their goal isn't to learn, it's to get someone on the phone. To make this super clear, just picture two people walking into a hardware store. The first person, the researcher, goes up to an employee and asks, "Hey, can you give me some tips on how to patch a little hole in my drywall?" They want information. The second person, the buyer, walks right in and says, "Aisle 5, where are the half-inch drywall anchors? I need a box right now." They want a product. You want your ads in front of that second person every single time. So what does this actually look like on Google? Well, a research search is usually pretty easy to spot. It'll often start with words like how to, what is, or why. Someone typing in how to fix a leaky pipe is looking for a YouTube video, not a plumber. And if your ad shows up and they click it, you just paid for a click from someone who is never, ever going to call you. Now let's look at a buying search. It's direct, it's urgent, it often has words that scream, "I need help," and usually includes a location. A search for emergency plumber in Dallas. Well, that's not someone looking for a fun weekend project. That's a cry for help from someone who needs to hire a pro, and fast. That is your ideal customer. And this is why targeting those researchers, even by accident, is just devastating for your budget. It absolutely torches your daily ad spend on clicks from people who will never convert. It tells Google your ads aren't very relevant, which hurts you. And maybe worst of all, it completely messes up your data so you can't even tell how your ads are really doing with actual buyers. Don't just take my word for it. Look at the numbers. This is what happens when you separate the two. A campaign targeting only those research-type keywords converted at less than 1%, and the cost to get a single lead was over $300. But the campaign that was laser-focused on just buying searches, it converted at over 7%, with a lead cost of just $82. I mean, the data doesn't lie. It's a night and day difference. So this all brings us to one crucial point. The goal isn't to get more clicks. Clicks don't pay the bills. The real goal is to get more calls from actual customers who are ready to hire you for a job. And that's really the big takeaway here. The second you shift your entire strategy to focus only on those buying searches, you stop wasting money on curious DIYers, and you start investing in real opportunities that turn into booked jobs and revenue for your business. So if you found this breakdown useful and you want more practical insights like this to help grow your business, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And hey, if you want an expert team to help you put all this into practice and turn your Google Ads into a predictable stream of calls, come visit us over at Proper Marketers. Thanks so much for watching.